Yes, please start.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I am Nahan. And first and foremost, I would like to uh, give my appreciation to Mavin who have given me this opportunity to talk here. Today's topic is quite interesting, actually. In fact, this topic is on is ebook writing only for professionals? Yeah. In fact, this is my favorite topic as being a ebook writer and also a trainer in ebook. Today's session, I'm going to talk off the cuff because I am part of this, and I have given many talks, and I've also written many books. So I know exactly what an ebook is. Yeah. When we talk about ebook, yeah, many of them are still not sure what is a real ebook. To them, ebook is just writing. In fact, I have met many physical book writers in the Facebook, okay, and they all claim they have written ebooks, they have written physical books, and they have already published even in Amazon, in Kindle, in local publishing houses. Yeah. So I asked them this question: since you say you have already written ebook and physical book, can you share with me what is the difference between both ebook and physical book? To my surprise, practically all of them, they say that both are the same. Only thing, ebook, you do not have a hard copy. Okay, you read using your gadgets. In fact, this is not only I've I've seen in Facebook. In fact, I'm also a member of many writers platform throughout the world in many countries, including India, Pakistan, Nepal, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Africa. You know, they all tell me the same thing. Nahan, I have already started my ebook 2 years ago. I'm still struggling to get the storyline, to get the characters, and so forth. I'm still finding it difficult to complete my ebook. Then I studied the pattern, what is really happening around. Why is it they are saying it's so difficult to write ebook? Then only I came to realize, as what I said earlier, they are all actually writing digital book. I see a new term, yeah, a digital book. In fact, even when we look the meaning of ebook in the dictionary, ebook is electronic book. Obviously, it is digital book. However, when we really study, yeah, we really study the features of an ebook is entirely different as that from that of a physical book. There are so many differences, close about 10 over differences. So how can they compare an ebook to a physical book? It's way different. So in fact, uh, I'm the only trainer. I'm proud to say I'm the only trainer uh, who have claimed that I can teach people to write ebook in 24 hours. Wow, 24 hours? Many of them are surprised. In fact, initially when I started this 2.5 years ago, even my co-partners, my co-trainers, they were not quite agreeable with me. They say, yes, we can teach the techniques, but it's impossible to make them write in 24 hours. Okay, so I took it up as a challenge. After two programs, And now I've conducted so many. I've almost trained more than 155 over participants. Practically every one of them have successfully drafted their first draft in within 24 hours. In fact, in India, I've done two or three sessions. Some of my participants, including Dr. Shabana, Dr. Nupur, and there's another gentleman by the name of JJ, and also Ria. Okay, so these people, they've all completed within 24 hours. And I'm very glad to say, JJ, he has written a 65 page ebook in less than 8 hours after the class. See, if they can do it, why cannot others? And there are many testimonies. There are many testimonies in my Facebook claiming what I've said. Yeah, testing what I've said. So it's proven. I will daringly say I can do it. I've done it. Okay. So this is my intention. I want to share my knowledge, yeah, to everyone. I want to create as many ebook writers as possible and make them into writers. Okay. Now coming back to our topic, is ebook writing only meant for professionals? To many, they would agree. But to me, after having conducted so many programs, yeah, so many workshops, I've seen that in order to write ebook, you need not be a professional writer. What you need are only three elements. The first one is you must have the passion, yeah. You must have the passion to write. It's very important. Okay. Without passion, nothing works in this world. Another thing is you must move away from procrastination, because when you procrastinate, not only in writing, doesn't matter whatever we are doing, yeah, like anything we do in life, either at home or at the workplace, if you procrastinate, you will never be able to complete it. And here I'm teaching people to write in 24 hours. My condition is you must never procrastinate. Okay. Third is you must come out of the negativity. You must not, when you want to learn, you must not think negative. Come with an open mind to learn. Yeah. So not necessarily you have to be a professional writer, because of course I would agree with anyone who says that writing is very difficult. Yes, if it is a physical book, it will take 2 years, 3 years, or even more than that for you to write, because you need to do a lot of research after research. You have to do a lot of writing, reading, and your language must be very powerful. In many cases, we use bombastic words, and at the end, we come up with 200 pages, 300 pages in a physical book. But why I say everybody can write is because, you see, as an individual, we all have got talents. Okay, we have got our own expertise. For example, you may be an engineer. You know the technical part. Okay, so you can put this into ebook in a very simple language. Simple language, and as I said, an ebook, since it is hard, minimum 35 pages only is sufficient for an ebook. You need not have 300 or 200 or many pages. Minimum 35 pages. Of course, there is no maximum lah. Okay, but I would always encourage people, make it into a for 70 or maximum 80 pages. Okay, if you have got a lot of contents, Okay, you are very highly knowledgeable person in your field. Okay, so you want to write a lot of contents. Then my suggestion to them is break it up. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, or Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, the same heading, the same title. So if you are a physical book writer, you can convert it into two or three or even four ebooks. Okay, and ebook, you need not spend a lot of money. There is no printing. Okay, there is no editing. Not say so because you are writing it in a very simple language so that everybody can understand. Yeah. So if you write it in a very simple language, simple manner, even you yourself can read over and over again. If you feel that you are really not well versed with the language, give it to your friends who is good in the language. Ask them to read for you. And for them to edit the ebook, friend, they will be obliged to help you. But how are you going to repay them? You need not repay them in with money. You can do barter. For example, if I want Dr. Shabana to edit my book, I give her my draft. She edits for me. I correct everything, do all the correction, and I I will mention her name in my book as the editor. I'm sure she'll be very proud. That's what I do. So my friends usually come and tell me, "Hey Nahan, if you have any other books, please let me know. I can edit for you." Not only I am mentioning their name in my book, I also give them a free ebook. They'll be very happy to see their name in the book which they are reading. Yeah. So you see, a lot of different. Another thing is in ebook, there are a lot of infographics. Yeah, a lot of infographics, diagrams, pictures, and they're very colorful. You know, reading a physical book in a handphone, a 300-page physical book, a so-called digital book. Okay, you are reading in your handphone. Don't you think it's very stressful? It strains your eyes. Yeah. Whereas a ebook, with minimum 35 pages, you can read a 50-page ebook in less than half an hour. The font size are big, a lot of pictures, you know. So it is everybody love to read because you know why? These days, people are hungry for information. At the same time, they do not have the time to read. Yeah. Americans, they read about 50 books a year. We Asians, are we into that habit? No. And now, especially as the world is moving on, life is becoming very challenging, very stressful, So we don't have much time to read. I'm not telling a physical book is no good here. Physical book will never die, but ebook is a supplement. So what they do is they look for ebook because ebook we only give you the important points. In a physical book, you need to read two or three paragraphs to highlight. That's why we highlight, this is important. This is important. But in a ebook, everything you write is important. There is nothing that is not important. That is why these days, ebook is now becoming the book for readers. Yeah. Although you're not a professional writer, as an individual, you have got your a lot of knowledge inside you where you can share. If you are a retiree, you would have spent about 30, 40 years working. All these years of working, you would have gained a lot of experiences. You are the master in your field. You are the best person to share to the younger generation. So, as a retiree, writing ebook is very crucial. By writing, it helps to keep their mind active. Yeah, they will be they'll be able to think a lot. They will be able to share their knowledge through the ebook. They are not only sharing at the end of the day, they are also leaving behind a legacy. You see, the power of ebook. You don't need to be stressful. Okay, don't need to be stressful. If you have anything, you just jot down, compile it in a, scribble it in a notebook. Okay, once you have scribbled down all the points, even if you have got about 3,000 to 5,000 words, it's sufficient for an ebook. Can this happen in a physical book? Physical book, you may need about 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 words. Very thick. Yeah. And the font size is very small. Whereas in a physical book, sorry, you can't see well because of my background. Yeah. Otherwise, I can show you my book. Okay. Very colorful. The font size are big. Not only that, ebook writing helps you to save the greed. Okay. Environment free. You know, uh, statistic has shown daily about 80,000 to 100,000 pine trees are being chopped. And one pine tree can only produce about 16 reams of A4 paper. Not 16 reams of A4 paper, one pine tree. And they need about 20,000 gallons of water. See, all this thing can be saved. Okay, there's no printing costs. And if you're thinking of monetizing your ebook, there's no print. You can sell any amount of ebooks without any stock. No inventory. You can sell. Can you do that in a physical book? No. Physical book, you need to print 500 copies, 1,000 copies. What happens if the books are not sold after 2 years or 3 years? The color changes. When color changes, or sometimes, the insects attack the pages, you have black spots, so your book has to be discarded. Or after publishing your book, you notice some mistakes. You have to redo your whole book. Again, money. Whereas in an ebook, as I say, it is almost zero cost. You don't spend a single paisa. You only pay to learn how to write. You learn the structures. You learn the what do you call the skills how to write. Once you have mastered the skill, you have mastered the structure. Writing is very simple because the same template you can use for many X number of books until you're well versed. Yeah, you are an expert in your own field. Then you can throw away this template. You can recreate your own template. Until then, you can use the same template that you are learning to write as many books as possible. So you see, there are a lot of advantages here. And who can write? Okay, our question is it only meant for professionals? My answer is definitely no. Okay, let us explore who can write. It is good for educators, good for lecturers, good for teachers. Teachers or say lecturers, if they are if they're teaching in universities or colleges, you know, they can write. Or when they give talks to the students, sometimes when the lecturer speaks in front of the hall there, students will be sitting and taking notes. Half of them may not understand what you're saying. Even if they take notes, they may not complete. They will forget 60% of what they are hearing in the class. Yeah. So if these lecturers can write this, whatever they are teaching in terms of ebook, don't use bombastic words. Yeah. Key is no bombastic words are suggested. Use simple language so that every student can understand much better and easier. Imagine the power of ebook. Okay. And this ebook, if the lecturer is intending to monetize, say there are 500 students each intake, and they sell these books online, yeah, online, soft copies, just at say 10 or say 50 rupees, one ebook. Imagine they got 500 students. If 500 students buy at 50 rupees, imagine how much is their income. In a year, there may be three intakes. Yeah. So educators, teachers, lecturers is a very good avenue for them to write. Okay? As an elderly person, as a retired person, you can also write and share your knowledge. Don't keep the knowledge to yourself, because any knowledge that is kept inside here is waste, is a waste unless you are able to share it out to the public, to the younger generation, you know. So even after we are gone, even after we are gone, say 20 years down the road, okay, people will forget us. Even our own grandchildren may forget us. Our children will know, they will remember us, but there's nothing for them to really look forward. But if I have written a book, okay, how to live, living began a legacy. For example, if you look at my backdrop, The Art of Writing ebook, that is my bestseller. If that book, if any of the next generations or anybody for that matter, 20 years down the road, they happen to come across a soft copy, sometimes I do print, yeah. On request, I do print. Yeah, of course they pay for the cost of printing. Huh? Okay, so if they happen to come across a book. Wow, this is the book that Nahan wrote. Wow, this is the book that my grandfather wrote, my father wrote, my friend wrote. You know, so although we are not there, we are no longer living, but we are still there in their mind. Our knowledge is still acceptable to them to improve their lifestyle. Yeah. So you see, these are the elements that makes you having an ebook is very different than having a physical book. In fact, many physical book writers now they are attending, they are now learning the systems, the structure of writing, because understanding the facts is not sufficient. Yeah. If I can explain to you from morning until evening what is a ebook, disadvantages, advantages, it's all awareness. Of course, that's the most important thing. Having that alone is not enough. Okay? Having that alone is not enough. You have to see your first draft, your first ebook with your photograph. Let me take out my background. Yeah, background. Let me take out my background. Then I think you can see my background. Okay. Uh, okay. Don't I cannot. Okay, fine. Okay. So uh, what I say just now. Okay. Mm, so by having an ebook is very different, yeah. A ebook write anybody can write, even a housewife. Okay, even a housewife. There are many ladies who have met me. When I talk to them about ebook, they tell me Mr. Nahan, I'm a housewife. I cook for my family. I shop for my children back to and fro from school. You know, I do marketing. I do cleaning of the house and so forth. I'm fully occupied. What am I to write? I don't know what to write. So I asked them one question, ma'am, do you cook? And you know what they say? Of course, that is my forte. Of course I can cook. I've got so many recipes. I said, ma'am, your answer, you already gotten your answer how to what to write. Just select about 50 to 20 recipes. You can have a 35 to 40 pages of ebook. If your recipes are good, ma'am, who knows? You can sell a lot of books. And at the end of the day, you can make a passive income without having to spend a single paisa. You know, any business that we do, you must have model. Okay, you must have capital. Even a roadside stall, you still need to spend quite a bit, quite an amount to do the setup, to get the licenses to from the authority, and so many processes. But ebook is the only business it can start off within 5 minutes. Okay, you can start off with five. Once you have your book, you can start off your business within 5 minutes. Yeah. So it is almost zero cost. You only pay to learn. And I'm sure once you write your first ebook, it will change your paradigm. It will change your paradigm on how to write. That you will be more interested to write because you can find a lot of ideas. And writing ebook, there are also ways how to write. Yeah. As I said, you must learn the system and the structure. Okay. Having that, you must have hands-on experience. Okay. So once you have your first ebook out with your photograph, I can guarantee you it will change your mindset. It will change your perception. You will really love, you will really love to write more and more. You can write on any genres, yeah? You can write on any genres. It can be stories for kids, short stories, yeah? Not hundreds of pages of novel type of stories, yeah? So short stories, okay? You can write on biography, you can write on what do you call travel log, yeah? If you are the type who do a lot of traveling, you can also write books on travel log. You can write book on recipe. You can write book on education. You can write book on your expertise. If you are a doctor, you can write on say if you are a cancer doctor, cancer specialist, you write how to treat cancer. Okay. In my case, when I was small, I used to stammer. I have written a book with techniques to overcome stammering. It's my life story. I have written a book. Okay. And that book was sold very well because there are a lot of people who also stammer. We always say once you stammer, you will never forget stammering. You will never stop stammering. It's all myth. Those are all myths. The fact is, you can overcome it. Of course, there are many medical medicines or medical, what do you call, rehabilitation centers for you to overcome all this. But what I've done is based on my experience. How did I overcome stammering? Okay. Those days when I was small, doctors also say, oh, your son is stammering, he has to live with it. Only now they got a lot of new techniques, new research, how to overcome, so forth. In the in the medical science, there are a lot of ways, yeah. But mine is hands-on. Everybody can do it. Okay. So there's nothing in this world you cannot do. It's all in your mind. Once you set your mind, Now I'm a public speaker. Whereas during my school days, I used to stammer. I lost my confidence of living also. You know, I really gave up. But somehow or other, my spirit was strong, my willpower was strong, and I made it. So everybody can write. Even that's why now people say, yeah, I always say to people, these days everyone can write. You don't know what to write, you come to me, I will teach you how. Then, because only after seeing your first book, that's the first step for you to change your mindset. Until then, I can tell you, and until the cow comes home, I can talk and talk and talk. At the end of the day, you will still tell me, Nahan, say very simple, but do and see, you know, lah, you know. But the way I lead my students, the way I coach, yeah, I'm sure here also like Dr. Shabana, Rajvi, there are a few others who have gone through and they have already written their books. Dr. Shabana has written on tarot, you know, and a few other books. So Rajvin also has written, she has attended my session. So what I'm telling, I'm not trying to influence you to come to my workshop here. No, no, please. I'm just sharing to you that anybody can write. You need not be a professional. Yeah. You need not be a professional to write. Aisha says everybody can fly. I says everybody can write. It's a fact. You don't believe, write your first book. No, even maybe now I see every day got a lot of speakers, professional, fantastic spiritual leaders, spiritual trainers, or motivational speakers. Fantastic. So all these people, they can actually put their knowledge in the form of ebook. Okay. Once you go into ebook, you will not want to go into physical book because to write physical books is entirely a different ballgame altogether. You have to learn the traits of how to write ebook. And I'm sure everybody, even in Mavin, I see there are a lot of trainers, a lot of people, a lot of retired people are here. So use use it wisely. Try to develop your your mental, yeah, develop your mental so that as we age, we tend to forget a lot of things. But if you keep your mind active, you keep your mind active, you'll be able to live in society in a healthy way. Yeah, because writing is a therapy. Let me assure you, writing is a therapy to overcome stress, overcome bored, you're being bored, a lot of things you can overcome just by writing and sharing. It will change you as a whole person. Yeah. So even if you're getting older, you will look younger. You'll be able to share with others. So that is the important thing of ebook writers. So I'm sure by now you will listen to my talks and maybe I've inspired you what is writing. One more thing I want to share. Even students, yeah, even students, ebook is very good because you know why? As a student, if you're a bright student, you write notes every day, right? Why waste all the notes? Put them into books, put them into ebook, very simple, and share it to the other students. Who knows if your books can be sold, and if you are business minded, you can also look at the option of getting passive income. Passive income is something the money just comes in without your knowledge. You don't need to go and sell, hey, buy my book, hey, buy my book. No marketing. It's all through word of mouth. It can be sold. There's one student, senior Cambridge student, who scored straight A's. It's a lady, it's a girl, 18-year-old girl. She wrote a book, How to Score Straight A's. Like, in Malaysia, there are about 500,000 students every year sitting for senior Cambridge. She only targeted 10%, five, 50,000. And each book she sold about, say, about 5 ringgit, which is equivalent to maybe about 100 rupees or maybe about, say, 200 rupees. Imagine how much she made every year. 18-year-old girl. This is a true fact. Yeah, I'm not creating stories. It happened. If that person can do, why can't others? So students, if you're also wanting to help other students by sharing your notes, you only write once. You only write one. Whatever you scribble in, you learn. If you have time, just write into ebook. You can use Canva. You can use PowerPoint. You can use Google Slide. You can write a book within say, maximum 2 or 3 days. Just put it into a book and you sell it. You see? So the opportunities are there, especially like in India, 1.4 billion people, 10%, 140 million. And people in India, they are very highly knowledgeable. Their language is very good. Their English is very powerful. You can write in any language. You can write in Hindi, you can write in Tamil, whatever language you can write. Oh, sorry, throat is irritating. So these are the wonders of ebook, and I am sure anyone in Mavin, okay, you can also write, you can also publish. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mavin also has got a publishing house. You can also publish through them, work out with them. Okay, you can do wonders. Okay, or worst scenario, you can even publish in social media, but of course, there are a lot of disadvantages when you publish in Facebook. Yeah, because once you put up your book in your Facebook, one person will buy and share and send it to 100 of them. You lose control. You lose control. So there are ways. If I get interested, then you can speak to maybe anybody else. Okay, we will be able to help you how to monetize your book. So bear in mind, yeah, writing ebook is very different from writing physical book, and you need not be a professional writer for you to write. Anybody can write as long as you're able to use a computer, as long as you're able to read and write, you can write. If your language is not good, doesn't matter. There are a lot of friends to help you. Your friends will help you. You just put their name, mention their name in your book. If your title is catchy, the book cover is very colorful, very interesting, you stand a better chance to get your book being read by many, many people out there. There are a lot of readers in India. I've seen, because I used to work there, you know. So India has got a huge population, a highly knowledgeable people who are interested to read a lot. Yeah. So you are in a good country. You have all the opportunities. Don't misuse it. Don't miss what they call waste your talents. That's what I can share with you. Having said all this, yeah, how are we going to prepare ourselves? Sometimes we get a lot of stress, right? A lot of stress. We cannot concentrate. So you're so angry, a lot of things. How are we able to control ourselves? That is a therapy, actually. There's a therapy, how to control our emotion, how to live a life that is stress free, so that you can concentrate on whatever you're doing in a much better way. Not only writing, yeah. I'm not talking only writing. In anything that you do. This is where I would like to invite my friend Rajvin. She is an expert laughter yoga specialist. Yeah. So I would like to pass this mic. give me the stage to her. So Rajvin, so please share your thoughts. After this, we will give about 5 minutes for the question and answer. Yeah. Okay, please, Rajvin.
So, thank you, Mr. Nahan. Before I share my thoughts, thank you, Mr. Nahan, for educating all of us, and here and maybe and joining me for this talk. Um, Before I start my talk, let's do some appreciation laughter for ebook writers. Ha 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 ha! Everybody, unmute yourself. Ha 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 ha! I love ebook. Ha 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 ha! So, as Miss Beautiful smile, I believe that as Miss Beautiful smile for Miss Amazing Malaysia and a laughter yoga therapist, how ebook writing is connected to laughter yoga. So uh, I'm a bit new to this, but I will try. So ebook writing a book uh, can be challenging, very stressful. So writing ebook is also like similar like laughter therapy. It can be cost effective. It can be joyful, and it can be very very fulfilling for us to write a book on laughter yoga perhaps. For me I am writing a going to process my ebook for my chapter for Beacon of Light under the guidance of Mr. Nahan and a friend of mine. um, uh, I will um, I will let you all know when it is out. So what is my experience of being i- is to answer your question, is uh, ebook writing only for professional writers? The answer is everybody can write, everybody can learn, so everybody can write as well. So for me, when I heard the word ebook, right, I was so scared. I was so scared, and I was very, very I was very redundant when I first heard the word ebook. But slowly, eventually, uh I began to have the confidence that ebook and laughter yoga it's so easy to do. It's so easy to uh, um, pen our thoughts through writing and laughter yoga. Why so? Because writing ebooks is like writing ebook and laughter yoga makes a person happy. Writing ebook and laughter yoga saves time and saves costs, and writing an ebook and laughter yoga saves lives. When you are writing, you can laugh at the same time. That's the beauty of having laughter yoga and writing ebook at the same time. So why don't you try doing laughter laughter yoga and writing ebook at the same time? Make so writing ebook and use laughter yoga as a tool for writing your ebook title. And if I can do it, you can do it too. So with that, we we o- open the floor for question and answer. Thank you very much. This is a certified laughter yoga teacher, Rajvin Kaur, and um, Miss Beautiful Smile for Miss Amazing Malaysia 2023-2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajvin. So you are writing your own ebook as well. So would you
Yeah.
like to share how does your laughter
Full
help
sharing.
with writing your book?
So each because I am writing with my ebook colleague. Her name is Grija. Outside of with my and then when I think of these questions, when I ponder, then it goes back to my childhood memories, and it goes back. It makes me wonder that life is so beautiful when you pen your thoughts and do it as a physical book or ebook. Life is so beautiful, and I never know that life can be beautiful uh, when you are writing ebook. Now I finish interview number 7, and a few more to go before we publish our ebook. And you know, it's so beautiful. So it's so meditative. Like the mandala. Yeah. When I write ebook, I do think of the mandala art. So it's very expressive, and it's very it's writing ebook writing ebook is beneficial for me, and it would be beneficial for any other different able who are watching this, or who normal people, because writing ebook can help be make you more creative, and force you to use your creative juices when you are it helps you overcome your scarcity mindset. I Before writing an ebook, I was very scarcity. I had scarcity mindset, and that scarcity mindset, I overcome it with laughter yoga and hypnosis, while attempting to uh, attempting to uh, write an ebook and attend Mr. Nahan's class. It was very, very fulfilling. So I don't mind attending ebook classes over and over again, whether we have it in Maven or whether we have it elsewhere. And having this platform for us once in 2 weeks, it's very, very fulfilling. Thank you, Shabana.
Thank you, Rajvin. I totally agree. Like writing really help you to overcome any scarcity. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't use the word scarcity. I don't know where the vocabulary is coming from. It just being training. It's been it has been very fulfilling, whether training in Maven or doing my own podcast or any. It's just improving my vocabulary, and the same way uh, ebook and laughter yoga has improved my vocabulary and speech the at to a certain extent. Thank you. Nahan, over to you.
Nahan, you are on mute.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Rajin, thank you. It was wonderful sharing. So let's hear from others. If you have any questions, we will try to share what we know.
So, can we read any ebook of yours? Which ebook you have written?
Okay, if you can send me your email, I can send you a free copy of my ebook. Yeah, you can just if my I'll just write Dr. Shabana, is it okay if I give my handphone number? Okay, anyway, this is my
Yes.
handphone
Yeah, yeah,
number.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, 6019289195 4. So this is my WhatsApp number. Yeah, this is my WhatsApp number. My name is Nahan. Yeah, so you can just send me your email. I will send you a free copy of my ebook. So you can. Otherwise, you can also go into my bookstore. Www.nahan. Sorry, I'm having problem with my phone. Hold on. Please, sorry, excuse me. Nahan bookstore.com. Okay. Oh, okay. Nahanebookstore.com. You go into this, you will see my bookstore there. You can select whatever book you want. You let me know. I'll send it for you. I'll send it to you. I've got 14 books there. Yeah, I've got 14 books. You just select whichever book you want. You let me know. I will send it to you free. Okay. This is my bookstore. Is it- Or am I? No, I'm okay now. Okay.
Your voice was breaking. It is fine. Thank you, Nahan. I think every time you succeed to inspire us to write
Is
a
it? Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm very happy to know that. I hope to see you all writing more and more books. I've written 14 books, another two on the way. Is there any other questions?
I don't think we have more
I think
questions,
that's
but we look forward to
yeah, okay.
your other workshop on ebook and write
Okay,
more.
sure. Okay.
So I think we can wrap it up now. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So thank you.
So
Yeah.
thank you very much to
Thank you
everyone
for
who
listening.
have patiently listened to our talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Rajvin, you want to say anything?
Uh, I have learned that writing ebook is very very fun and very very beneficial. And if anyone wants to write ebook, I think we should attend Mr. Nahan's classes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rajvin. Thank you,
Okay,
Nahan.
if there's nothing, I think we will call the day off.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you, doctor, for giving the opportunity. So thanks to
Thank you.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend.
Yeah. And hope to see you again soon.